And I just want answers. I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed by the whole thing.
For Maryland Heights, Missouri parents Jessica Moore and James Boyce, the last few days have been a nightmare full of trauma and confusion after their beloved 18-year-old son, JauMarcusMcFarland, died in a tragic elevator accident at 444 Suite student housing in Atlanta. That's where he became pinned between the floor and the top of the elevator. Police body cam shows emergency crews working desperately to save him. He had only lived there for roughly 4 weeks after coming to Georgia to attend a new school.
Just run us around in circles, promised to let us see the body, wouldn't let us see the body, showing us edited videos and all this kind of stuff. I just don't comprehend it. I just don't comprehend it. I just like to know what happened.
As the questions continue to mount, JauMarcus's parents hired the Cochran law firm to help get answers as to why an elevator at his apartment malfunctioned and took his life on August 31st.
As this apartment complex had a long history of issues and problems, including maintenance issues specifically related to the elevators in question.
Sean Williams is one of the lawyers hired by the family seeking answers. He says the elevator was operating illegally because it was not current on all of its state-mandated inspections. Williams also says several complaints were brought to the attention of the apartment building owners prior to the August 31st tragedy.
This is so tragic because it was predictable. This was going to happen to somebody. Unfortunately, for my clients in the JauMarcusMcFarland family, it happened to their son.
Atlanta Black Star called the apartment building for comment on the accident. We were referred to a statement put out by the property manager, Nathan Phillips, which reads, "First, we want to offer our sincere condolences to the family. The state inspectors will release their findings in due course, so it would be inappropriate for us to discuss full details until the report is complete. What we can say is the weight capacity of the elevator was 3,000 pounds, but the 16 athletes who were inside the elevator when this occurred pushed that limit by nearly 4,000 pounds. Unfortunately, this appears to be what started the domino effect of events leading to the unfortunate death of this young man."
And then they had the audacity to blame it on Marcus and these other students, saying there was too many people on the elevator. So let me get the record straight. There was not 16 people on the elevator, as their management claims, and that elevator did not have more than 3,000-pound people, excessive weight. The law is clear. You can have up to 18 people on the elevator, and it wasn't even close to that.
I thought it was ridiculous. It didn't make any sense to me. I didn't see how you could make a bunch of kids responsible for an elevator falling.
The Office of Commissioner of Insurance and Safety Fire is also investigating the case. While they have not determined the exact cause of the accident, they can confirm the operating permit for the elevator at this location expired in August of 2020. Inspections are required by state law to be done on an annual basis and is the building owner's responsibility to request this yearly inspection from our office. We do not have a record of any such requests from this building.
Preliminarily, what I expect, just based on conversations with the medical examiner's office, is that the autopsy will show that JauMarcus died as a result of being crushed to death by the elevator, and he died from asphyxiation.
In addition to investigating the apartment building, lawyers for the family are also investigating the school JauMarcus attended.
We control, our program within that building, and the issues that occurred, dealing with the elevator. We have no responsibility whatsoever in terms of maintaining and the upkeep of the elevator. So I'm not sure how you could, imply that we are somehow responsible for what happened.
Michael Carson is the owner and founder of Champion Prep Academy. The school recruits student athletes who have graduated from high school from across the country and are talented on the field, but need help focusing on their academics in order to get into a college. Carson says all 39 of their students live at the apartment building.
We occupy office space in the building as well as a classroom space and weight room space, and of course our equipment room, storage space there. But the housing itself, the parents are responsible for dealing directly with the management company as it relates to the housing.
But given many of the school's facilities are housed within the building, it's why lawyers for the family says the school also bears some responsibility.
These parents entrust all of these kids, including JauMarcus, into the care of the school system. The coaches, the facilitators, they clearly had some type of relationship with this apartment complex before JauMarcus ever stepped foot on it. They had a duty and responsibility, being reasonable, to inspect this apartment, make sure it fit the reasonable standards for living for their kids and these students.
Carson says students and staff at the school are devastated by what happened. Carson believes JauMarcus had all the talents necessary to make it to the NFL.
Definitely felt like he had an opportunity to really get into a college program mid-year and hopefully realize his dream in 3 or 4 years, and that's to have an opportunity to play in the NFL.
Amid all the questions surrounding JauMarcus's tragic death, the family hopes the answers to these questions can help bring about a sense of healing and closure, considering they won't get to see their beloved gentle bear, as he's described, grow old alongside them.
My son came here to do what he liked to do, and that was play football. And he really enjoyed that, and he wasn't able to fulfill that, and I just want answers. I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed by the whole thing.
Reporting for Atlanta Black Star, I'm Cavante Smalls.